So, their scales. Completely freaking identical. No alchemist bullshit. No, it's completely identical. I have to wonder just how a common fisherman would kill these things. I mean, I'm a master of destruction magic, and these guys give me trouble. It's so difficult to hit them. In the original, this quest tends to get screwed because one of the fish, some of the fish, can spawn, say, under the ocean or inside a rock. And when that happens, the quest is done for because you can't get them out and collect the scales. Still. There you go. Very few of these are actually close to rocks, though. Huh. I mean, it's one of the problems that was addressed with the unofficial Oblivion patch, I'm pretty sure, so I guess that is why these things don't spawn close to rocks, but I don't know. I like how I can just jump off the surface of water. I'm too good to swim. I mean, screw the fact I can stay underwater forever because I'm an Argonian. Nah. I gotta jump off the surface of water because... well, just because. Thank you. That's number... how many? Not 12, and that's all that matters. I wonder where these fish get gold and spoons. Interesting that I haven't never... It's also interesting that I've never been here before because there's quite a few Nirnroots around here. And nothing other than mud crabs to try and stop me from taking them. If you're, you know, not stupid and avoid the slaughterfish. Comboed! You fail. I cannot speak. But I think I firmly established that by now. Hello, you! You are dead! That's all of them. Let's go deliver. All those slaughterfish. Should not have done that. Okay, so what was that reward again?
I don't know what I'll do if you don't get those scales for me. I've saved so much for my retirement, but it's just not enough. By the 9, you've got the scales! Thank you. Let it never be said that there are no kind souls in this world. I'll give you this ring in trade. I have no use for it anymore, but I imagine that it would be very valuable to someone like you. Thank you, stranger. You've shown me kindness, and I will think of you in the long, comfortable days ahead.
If you're a jackass, you can actually steal this guy's retirement fund. I'm not gonna do that. So, we got the Jewel of Runemare. It is indeed water breathing. Silly, silly me. Still, if you're not an Argonian, that might be useful for pearl diving, but... pearl diving isn't as valuable in Oblivion as it was in Morrowind. At least I don't think. I've never really been a pearl diver in Morrowind since gold was so ridiculously easy to come by and I had nothing to buy. Much like in this game. I mean, once you find a mudcrab merchant and... well, that's actually just it. You just find a mudcrab merchant and... he'll pay you giant-ass royalties for... whatever silly potion you manage to make. In this game, much the same story. You buy up the entire market district, of cheap ingredients, you turn them into potions, and then sell them at a profit. You do that until you're grey, and you have a retirement fund. Did I seriously loot all of the Nirnroot already? Is that it? I don't know why I'm collecting Nirnroot like that. I don't think I'll be able to get to 100. It's just 8. I need like 20? Yeah, you need a lot of Nirnroot. And, you know, if you're really crazy, you can try to get all the Nirnroot in the game. In which case you can collect, I think, around 300 of it. Yeah, good luck with that. But there's some good Nirnroot here, and I do want. Simply because, if I remember, the quest reward for that Nirnroot quest, Midas Magic uses it for a spell, and if I remember, that spell is so hilariously useless compared to the trouble it takes to get 100 Nirnroot. Let it be, you know, just bad if I didn't show it off. Oh god, jump. This fort, it's a mortar fort, I think. There is nothing in here for me. Nothing at all. That takes care of that coast. Is there another coast around here? Another river? That would be a no. What I'm going to do then... God help me. Let's see, how much Nirnroot have I collected? I have collected... 96. Nice. Let's see, where haven't I been? I haven't been here, it would seem. At least there isn't a whole lot of locations. And there's probably...
It's you. Hi.
A cave or two along the coastline. And if I haven't found those, I haven't explored it yet. Case in point right there. It stands to reason then that I haven't been here yet. And if I haven't, Nirnroot is mine. You have to. Sorry, Malakoff, but kind of asked for it. Oh boy. There's one. And there's an Oblivion gate. Hallelujah. If there's one thing I do not care for right now, it's an Oblivion gate. I'm here to get Nirnroot. Nirnroot is also, by the way, commonly found next to rocks. And water. I don't know why, there's never any Nirnroot just along the coast. It's always next to a rock or something. Or in this case, a boat. How long has that boat been here? Well, if it is an Ayleid ruin. Do you have my last Nirnroot? Do you indeed? Yoink. That is 100 Nirnroot. Culotte? Seriously? This place is called Culotte? Okay. Detour. Me going to explore Culotte. Hopefully this place isn't a wuss and has no means of attacking other than throwing a literal kitchen sink. I get the idea. This place... What the heck did that do? Pretty sure that opened that gate. Let's go see if it opened the gate. It opened the gate. Is it going to close it behind me? No. Haha! Dang it. Stop jumping off of this. Jump on it. Thank you. Now, good. Never ceases to amaze me how... Well. That was worthwhile. And by that was worthwhile, I mean... Damn it. Man. I've shot a few things. More than a few things. There you go. Another one. That's a short sword? No, that's a short sword, yes. Well, that's 2 Ayleid weapons, so... Anything else over here? Guess this place isn't very large. That explains a few things. Again, Ayleid wizardry. Although, spawning all the enemies after I pick up the treasure? That's new. I wonder if it's triggered by picking up the treasure or by being close to it. If the latter, I could cheese it with telekinesis. I'm pretty sure that wouldn't work. Whatever. I now have finally collected 100 Nirnroot. That only took me in the area of 75 hours. Yeah. This Nirnroot quest, not very popular, and this is why. It takes forever. So, let's get all the Nirnroot. I should have 100. If I don't, I'm going to do something. There's another one. Not the spell I wanted to cast. Should be some in here. Yep, 10 of them. And that brings me to 100 Nirnroot. Oh yeah. I'm not gonna bother putting anything in it. Putting anything here. I'm just going straight to Skingrad and get and deliver that 100 Nirnroot. I cannot believe I actually just played this game long enough to get 100 Nirnroot. That's pretty... We're gonna have to be a bit creative here. That is not a way to be creative. Jump! Fine, if you insist. Now, if you remember, there's a bunch of crazy idiots out to kill me. There's usually an NPC here that hates me and wishes to kill me. This is new. Huh.
What is it?
I guess I'll go in my house and wait here. I should be safe from random assaults in here. 7 hours will do. Excellent. First, if we haven't already, let's get advice on that Nirnroot. Where else but all things alchemical? Ugh. Hello, you.
Me? I'm Falanu. House Lalu. As if that matters here.
Have I talked to her before? I'm certain I talked to her before. I mean...
Have you seen the Oblivion Gate? I haven't
Oh, come on.
I suppose Count Hasseldor keeps Skingrad running smoothly, but you hardly ever see the man. What makes you think I'd know anything about that? But it just so happens I've run into some sanguine worshippers up in the Imperial Reserve, a long way northwest of Skingrad. Can't give you any better directions, unfortunately. Traveled mostly at night with a guide and didn't see much on the way.
That information would have been useful earlier. Of course, I get it. I would get it. Of course, I would get quality information from the necrophiliac, not from the guards. No.
I don't know. Never seen that sort of route before. Head over to the West Wheeled Inn and talk to Sindarian. He could identify it for you, I'm sure. Take care.
Yeah, we need to talk to him. Problem. One of the NPCs in the West Wheeled Inn, Elsie Godhater or something.
Hi there.
She's a member of the Mythic Dawn, so she'll attack me on sight. And I'm getting a wee bit tired of being used for target practice, so... Hey, you're still here! Try to remember, this guy's a Dark Brotherhood assassin or something. He's dead now. So, you can go fuck off. Not gonna move those apples because then the proprietor is going to kill me. Thank you, come again. I like how she doesn't have any incriminating evidence on her. And yet I still murdered her.
Yes?
She is an assassin though, honest.
You too.
Can't ask her.
You've got some nimble fingers. What have you been getting into?
Maglir, if you can, trap that guy's soul in a soul gem and just toss him in the ocean or something. He deserves it.
What brings you to my little home underground?
Nirnroot, my good sir.
So, you've brought something for me to examine.
This root.
Yes, this is a genuine Nirnroot sample. Very nice quality, in fact. That gives me an idea. Since you already know what they look like, do you feel up to a bit of a collecting expedition?
I did in the previous 70 hours.
Excellent. But before you go, you're going to need to learn a bit more about Nirnroot. Otherwise, you may walk in circles and never find any.
Gods.
A few years ago, an adventurer not unlike yourself sold me a musty old tome containing alchemical formulas. Most of them were worthless. But one of the moldy pages contained a recipe for a potion known as an elixir of exploration, a sort of ultimate dungeon delver's brew.
Bullshit.
The formula looked sound, except it required an extremely rare ingredient. Yes, you guessed it, the Nirnroot. I put the book aside because, frankly, I had so many other delicate experiments going on that I just didn't have the time to go plant hunting. Now that you're here, that changes things.
Okay, about this elixir.
The elixir of exploration is a multi-purpose potion that was obviously created with the dungeon explorer in mind. The formula describes many magnitudes of the brew. If you're interested, I wrote a short missive about it for the Imperial Alchemy Symposium. You bring me 10 samples of Nirnroot, and I'll make the elixir available to you at a huge discount, as well as give you one for free. The best place for you to start would be Shade Leaf Copse, which is a part of the Great Forest northeast of here.